Well, it is what it is. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugai. And tonight I'm going to talk about today's big breaking news. LSU loses five-star quarterback, number one overall player, Bryce Underwood, to his hometown Michigan Wolverines, behind $5 million. Before I get into this video, man, for anyone who want to drop a dollar on the Cash App, my Cash App information is down in the description box. Also, if you want to follow me on social media, my social media information is down in the description box. Also, I co-host a sports talk radio show every Sunday. That information is down in the description box. If you're a subscriber to the channel, greatly appreciate the love and support. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification button, like the video, and share it with your folks. Well, the news that a lot of us LSU fans was afraid of, as we kept seeing the number get higher and higher. Bryce Underwood is indeed taking the money to state of Michigan, man. Look, I got a lot of thoughts on that, not only on how this all transpired, but of course on LSU. What's next for LSU going forward? First off, for him, hey, I get it. you know, um, you're a young man. I don't know his living situation. I don't know what his upbringing is like. I don't know what his family lifestyle is like. But $12 million is a lot of money for somebody. You know, me personally, I feel like when it's 7 million, because LSU was giving him 7 million. Michigan final offer it was 12. I feel like, and that's just my opinion, 7 million to 12 million when you have the potential to be somewhere better, when you had a potential to be somewhere that could eventually earn you even more money. I feel like that's not that big of a deal. Now, if you talking 2 million to 7 million, or you talking 1 mil to six, or you talking 100,000 to 5 million, yeah, we got a different conversation. But I feel like, I mean, 7 million is a lot of money for a high schooler. You know what I'm saying? But I know 12 is too. But and I get it though. He from there and this and that. But my whole thing is, you never visited there in over a year or so. You've been to LSU 8 times. You built this relationship with Joe Sloan. You just came to the Bama game. I understand that the result wasn't that nice, probably because you wasn't out there. you know, um, you had all this thing going on with LSU, man. I just seen the other day you was supposed to start school in a couple of weeks. You got all this going on, and then it's like they go up to 12, and it's like, all right, I'm gonna take that. So maybe part of that was he used LSU as leverage to get more money out of Michigan. Whatever the case may be, look, man, shout out to him for earning what he's worth, based off of his talents. I don't obviously agree with the decision, not only as an LSU supporter, but just in general. Like, if you told me he was going, to Ohio State, or he was going to Oregon, or, Alabama, somewhere like that, all right, I get it. They're going to develop you right. They got good quarterback developers in place. I get it. Michigan don't have that. Now, I don't know who they're going to bring in. Obviously, they can't, the current coaching staff can't coach him. Not the head coach, but at least the current offensive minds over there can't coach him because they got an absolute brute offense over there. So they're gonna have to bring in some more play callers or whatever the case may be. But ultimately, that's on him, man. I wish the kid well. I hope for his sake he made the right decision. Um, also wide receiver Derek Meadows has decommitted from LSU and went over there with him. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really losing sleep over Derek Meadows. I thought he's a good player, but I kind of had my reservations about him. He don't have a ton of production. Over there at the high school he's at. Bryce Underwood is a real blow. Is a real blow to this class. Not really losing a lot of sleep over Derek Meadows. Shout out to him too. Um, Now there's a lot of talk we may lose DJ Pickett as well. To probably Miami, Texas, or Oregon or something like that. We'll see. Now we gotta hold on for 2 weeks or whatever to hold on to him. But you still got a good class in place, man. And then we gotta add Jakeem Stewart. We get Jakeem Stewart in this. It's still a good class. It's not legendary class now because the prize pick of the class is gone. But you could still have a really, really good recruiting class and finish. As far as what we do going forward, the quarterback position. Look, y'all know I'm not a big Nussmeier guy, but clearly Nussmeier got to be the quarterback next year now. Like now he has to be the quarterback. And maybe it works out for us, maybe it works out for him. Now, granted, he has the decision. He can go to the NFL if he wants to. But if he comes back, obviously he'll be the guy. Joe Burrow. Now, I'm not saying he's a Burrow or Daniels where he could win a Heisman and be a top 5 pick in the draft, but they both got a lot better in year 2 as compared to year 1. So if Nussmeier is the guy next year, hopefully he's a lot better next year than he was this year. Also, I like Colin Hurley a lot, man. Like I like him a lot. Now, obviously Underwood was going to be the guy, but I think Colin Hurley is extremely talented. I watched him in the spring game, and his ability jumped off the screen to me. Obviously he redshirted this year. He reclassified, so he's really, really young, you know. But I like him a lot, man. Maybe he's after next year. Next year is either Nussmeier or if Nuss goes to the NFL, you got to get a transfer somewhere. And then after that, we'll see. Maybe it's a Colin Hurley or somebody like that. We'll see. But in the immediate future, I think this reassures that either next year, either Garrett Nussmeier or if he goes to the NFL, a transfer quarterback will be LSU's quarterback next year. But as far as the rest of the class, gotta try to keep them in place. Try to figure out a way to keep DJ Pickett. Try to get Jakeem Stewart in here and keep everybody else. If you keep everybody you currently got and add Jakeem Stewart, you still got a really, really good class. Look, it's tough. It sucks. Not gonna lie. But at the end of the day, this ain't the first time we missed out on a recruit that we really wanted. I mean, we missed out on Landon Collins before. We missed out on Devontae Smith. We missed out on Patrick Surtain Jr. We missed out on Ishmael Chauffeurs. We missed out on guys that we really wanted. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't the first time. This ain't gonna be the last time. Shout out to him. Shout out to Michigan for pulling this off. I'll be honest with you. I think it's extremely desperate of Michigan to give that much money to a high schooler. I think it's desperate. I don't see, Oregon, Ohio State, Texas, whoever. I don't see them giving one player that type of money. But I mean, that's all they got that they could sell him. Hey, you from here, we're gonna give you money. I think that's all they could sell him on. And he bought it. To his credit, he bought it. That was enough to pull him away. But like I said, as LSU, we got to move forward, man. It is what it is, but this program ain't gonna fall to pieces or crumble. He wasn't the only one in the class. He was the prize recruit, but he wasn't the only player in this class. And we'll figure it out with the quarterback position going forward. LSU, the brand took a hit, the class took a hit, but LSU will come up from this, and LSU will be okay going forward. Let's finish strong and keep the rest of this class intact. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all tonight. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I'm gonna have LSU, NCAA, and content on my other teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Go Tigers.